The most embarrassing thing your child has done in public? My 8-year-old daughter Jenna is what you'd call socially conscious. She learned about Pride Month at school and decided our entire family needed to become LGBTQ plus advocates immediately. I'm not against it. I just wasn't prepared for how enthusiastically she'd embrace the cause. It started when Jenna asked if we could get a rainbow flag for our front yard to show we support love. I figured, why not? It's a nice message. What I didn't expect was Jenna treating that flag like a sacred symbol that needed to be defended at all costs. Last week, we were at McDonald's when Jenna noticed they had rainbow-colored Happy Meal boxes for Pride Month. She was thrilled and insisted on ordering one, even though she usually gets chicken nuggets, and this one came with a cheeseburger she doesn't like. "Daddy, we have to support the gay cheeseburger," she announced loudly in the crowded restaurant. Every head in McDonald's turned to stare at us. I tried to quietly explain that the cheeseburger itself wasn't gay, but Jenna was already on a mission. "Excuse me," she said to the teenage cashier. "My daddy wants to buy all the rainbow Happy Meals to support the LGBTQ plus community." The cashier looked at me like I was either the most supportive parent ever or completely insane. Before I could answer, Jenna climbed onto a chair and addressed the entire restaurant. "Everyone! My daddy is buying rainbow cheeseburgers for everyone because love is love." I wanted to disappear into the floor. Half the restaurant was staring, and I was standing there holding my wallet, wondering how I'd become the accidental sponsor of McDonald's Pride celebration. "Jenna, sweetie, let's just get one Happy Meal," I whispered. "But Daddy, what about equality? You said we should support everyone." She had me there. I'd been teaching her about treating everyone fairly, but I hadn't expected her to turn McDonald's into her personal activism platform. The situation got worse when an elderly man at the next table made a comment about all this rainbow nonsense. Jenna's superhero hearing kicked in immediately. "Excuse me, sir," she said, marching over to his table with her rainbow Happy Meal box. "But rainbows are beautiful, and they represent love for all people, even grumpy people like you." The man looked shocked, and I rushed over to apologize, but Jenna wasn't done. "My teacher says that some families have two mommies or two daddies, and that's perfectly normal. And some people are transgender, which means they were born in the wrong body, but now they get to be who they really are." She said all this while waving her rainbow Happy Meal box like a flag, and I swear the entire McDonald's had gone silent to listen to my 8-year-old's impromptu LGBTQ plus education seminar. The elderly man just stared at her, then at me, then back at her. "Well," he said slowly, "I suppose you make a good point, young lady." Jenna beamed and handed him one of the extra rainbow stickers from her Happy Meal. "Here, now you can support love too." But the real chaos started when we got home. Jenna had apparently been planning something all week. She'd used her allowance to buy rainbow streamers, rainbow stickers, and even rainbow shoelaces online. "Daddy, we need to make our house more rainbow so people know we're allies." Before I could stop her, she'd decorated our entire front porch with rainbow everything. Our house looked like a unicorn had exploded on it. The neighbors started coming over to ask if we were having a party. Jenna took it upon herself to educate each one about Pride Month, LGBTQ plus rights, and why love is love. Mrs. Henderson from next door got a 20-minute lecture about gender pronouns, while Jenna braided rainbow ribbons into her hair. The final straw came when Jenna decided our dog needed to show support too. I came home from work to find our golden retriever wearing a rainbow bandana and a sign around his neck that read, "Ally Dog." "Jenna, what did you do to Max?" "I made him an activist." "Daddy, now when we walk him, everyone will know our whole family supports equality." That evening, we took Max for his walk, and Jenna insisted on carrying a small rainbow flag she'd made at school. Every person we passed got a cheerful, "Happy Pride Month" from my daughter, whether they wanted it or not. We ran into my boss at the park, and Jenna immediately launched into her standard speech about love and acceptance, while Max sat there in his rainbow bandana looking confused but supportive. "Your daughter is quite the advocate," my boss said, trying not to laugh.